Alright, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Clout and welcome back to another video. So I'm here to talk about the HF community and why I left. So recently I've been seeing a couple of videos. I saw a video from Avery about YouTubers in the HF community. I saw a video about headed, rival basically scamming. Alright guys, so I'm on Akuma right now. That doesn't mean I'm gonna be doing anything on Akuma. I just want to talk because I feel comfortable on Akuma. Akuma is like a server where you can like chill and talk about things and just stay on here and have fun. And I'm on here also because I'm auto prestiging, and usually this is what people do. They stay on the server to auto prestige overnight. So yeah, that's what I'm doing also. But yeah, so we are here to talk about the HF community and what I really feel about it, and why I left. One reason why I left was because the community was toxic, and you guys can agree. Many people in chat always wanted to start problems with you for no reason. People had such a massive ego on there. They always felt like they were on the top, and they were toxic towards me for not being in a past faction or not having a POV on my channel. I only played HF because a lot of you guys who support me wanted to see HF videos. Like, if I never had my channel, then I would have quit the HF community a long time ago. I was afraid that if I moved to Akuma or like any other server, that it would kind of, kill my channel. So that's why it was such a hard decision to make. But I felt like the community was making me toxic, so I wanted to not be seen as a guy that is toxic towards other people. I don't want to have a bad rep on my name. I want to be known as a inspirational YouTuber, motivational YouTuber, and so on. And you guys can agree, like, you hang with the wrong people, like you hang with people especially who are toxic, you start to act toxic too sometimes. For some people, maybe not, but for most people, certainly. All right, number 2, recording HF videos. So my experience with recording HF videos, and explaining what I had to do to upload or successfully upload an HF video. So I'm gonna give you guys an example. So when I was partnered with Rival, their SOTW was every Sunday at 9 a.m. PST. Usually what I had to do was I had to wake up at like around 7:30 to log on my faction and basically tell them to wake up and tell them if they're playing, and even get my recording set up and even start my intro. Because usually what I do is I start my intro like, hey, what is going on, guys, while I'm in queue. And I wake up early mainly because I wanted to queue early, even though I was a partner, but I always wanted to go for first claim, or I always wanted to do a series, so I always woke up early before anyone. And honestly, like, I'm a morning person, so I didn't really have a problem with that. But that was my routine when I was recording. Next thing I had to do was I had to get clips. I had to spend 1 to 2 hours of SOTW just building my base, getting materials, and that's pretty much it, and opening my reclaim. It gets boring after a while. Sometimes I'm like very excited to play, but if you just keep consistently doing the same thing over and over again, it gets boring after a while. I guess the reason why I kept going with Rival for 3 months was because I was getting paid, and it was because I was getting support from viewers. So that's probably why I was consistently recording on Rival. And that's why I was like uploading almost 3 times a week on Rival. I even have to stay on the server for extra long after the SOTW ends to get kills and to get clips. And I gotta tell you, it's hard to get clips on servers. Like, people always trapped you. I didn't like it at all. Like, it's so annoying to get trapped by these people. Like, first I thought trapping was good at first, but trapping just got way too toxic. And what I mean by toxic is like, people have these too high bases, and then you fall in like a 1x1, but really it's like a fake IMIG drop down, and then you have to get through like 2 fence gates to be in their main base. Like, that's way too toxic. Every fence gate you go through, like, they can just like trick you into thinking they're going through their main base, but really they're just going out so they can crit you out on the other side. And it's so frustrating because, like, I don't know, I just think it should be bannable. In my opinion, I think it should be bannable. If you have way too many fence gates in your base and you have way too many created out areas, I think it should be bannable. And not only that, like, the partner items are way too abusive. When I run into base and I try and like kill the player, because that's the only way you can get clips now. And Pangolaker said the same thing on his tweet longer. He said, like, the only way you can really get clips is by running in a base and trying to kill the player that is trying to trap you. And that's what's been going on Viper, and that's why Viper added so many partner items to prevent you from getting trapped. All right, so another reason why I left the HF community. So, and this is probably my last one, by the way. I felt like I am not safe there, in my opinion. Like, I was being a complete sellout in the community. I'm not gonna lie. I remember when I had probably like around 2,000 subscribers, I always went on different servers, you know, putting my IP at risk. And these servers that, you know, are just a copy of these other servers. Literally, these people on Discord always hit me up and was like, hey, do you want to stream for money? Hey, you want to stream for like $15? And I always accept it because, you know, it's always good to have money once in a while. So, you know, I was being a complete sellout for a little bit. And, you know, I wanted to stay loyal to one server. I didn't want to, you know, server hop on different servers and be known as a sellout. So, you know, what I did was I started partnering with servers that are, you know, kind of trustable and kind of big, like Sage, and stayed there for about a month. And, you know, I just recently left Sage and I've been there for almost 2 months. And, you know, I left because obviously I'm leaving the community. You know, I didn't want to be known as being a sellout. And yeah, but back to what I was talking about, like having your IP at risk. I shouldn't have to buy a VPN to keep myself protected in the HF community. Do you guys understand that you're playing a block game and these people still DDoS? DDoSing used to be so relevant back in 2017. I used to get DDoS so many times in the community, not in HF, but like in different communities, like I guess CloutPvp, OPPVP, POTPvP, you know, and other stuff. Like I was always getting DDoSed, and that's because I also had Skype and you could like use Skype Resolver to find their information and stuff. Whenever there's like a database leak, like when Viper had a database leak, my IP was in there and I was getting DDoSed for hours at one point. And honestly, I don't want to experience those things again, because if you guys are just going to keep DDoSing me, I can't record and upload, and my parents can't work. So if I'm always going to keep getting DDoSed, then that's just gonna ruin everything, you know? And I especially do not want to get swatted, okay? I don't ever want to get swatted in my life. You know, set a false report saying that I killed my family or something, and then the SWAT team, the whole SWAT team comes out and breaks in my door, and then, you know, probably shoot me. You know, I want to keep my family safe, and I also I just don't want no drama between people. So that's why I left the community. I don't know why the community is this toxic. Like, just play the game. And I know for a fact, you YouTubers out there that record, I swear you guys are doing it for the money too. I'm not trying to rant, but I know it's true. And yeah, so and that's why I went to Akuma. Like, Akuma made me realize that the community was not meant for me, because this community is a lot nicer, like 100 times nicer. Nobody ever wants to start issues with you. Like when I join the server, everybody says, hey, what's up, CloutOG? You know, it makes me feel so free, you know? I don't feel like I have to record on HF no more. I feel like if you like the game, then you should record on that game. If you look at my playtime, if I slash playtime, I have a day and 12 hours, and literally the SOTW was like 4 days ago. I'm just saying how I feel, and if you guys don't like my decision, well, too bad, because I made my decision. Make sure you guys join Akuma, because honestly, this is a fun server. It's a play to win server instead of it being a pay to win server. Like literally, I will show you guys some features. So if you go to Vinny D right here, you can see you guys can get an October crate, which is actually $8 in the shop. Costs 10 pumpkins, and the way to get these pumpkins is by upgrading your pumpkinator pickaxe right here. If you get like these enchantments, it says spooky seasonal enchant used to gain pumpkin currency, and every time you know, upgrade your pumpkinator, you get these pumpkins, which can buy you an October crate. And same goes for over here. Like every time you auto prestige, you get token keys. You don't have to go to the store and buy them. How about for mythical? You can actually get mythical crate keys just from mining. You can buy things just from upgrading to Meets PayPal. Like if you reach 150, which my pickaxe is at 103, but if you reach 150, sometimes like if you start mining, you can actually earn coupons and buy yourself something nice in game. Like I said, join Akuma. Honestly, I enjoy it, so you guys might enjoy it. I don't know. And yeah, guys, Take care and peace out.